Hello and welcome back to the Liminal Branch Library, the archive in the seams. I'm your Archivist Librarian, Mordio Crow, and tonight we're back to another session of Where Chaos Reigns with our recurring cast of characters and players. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
We start with Katie playing as Verne right here.
That's me. Vote for Verne.
And right next to you, we have Nova playing as Chalice.
Yo.
And right next to you, we have Amasha playing as Chantrell.
Yeah. Enjoy the gala.
And right next to you, we got Hambone playing as Merlin.
A vote for Verne is a vote for peace.
Right next to you, we got Lena playing as Shion. Hello? Oh no.
Hello?
Did we lose her?
Oh.
Did we lose Lena?
Lena? Uh-oh.
So my push to talk didn't work there.
Oh no.
No.
That's myself.
Okay.
Hi.
No, she was just doing the
I'm
typical
here- I'm
hiding in
here
the
also.
shadows.
Alright,
Yeah.
good. Glad you didn't get dropped from the connection or something. Alright, but we're all back after another week off. And this gala, which has been going on quite a while, is starting to look like it's reaching its conclusion. Is it? Maybe. Hopefully. There's only one way to see.
The pie in the sky seems to suggest so.
It certainly does, especially because another segment is about to be filled once we figure out what we're going to do next. But in order to figure out what we're going to do next, we have to first figure out what we did before. Last time on Where Chaos Reigns. Where the gala entered its second half, while assassination plots progressed in the shadows, diplomacy moved in the open. Half the retinue managed to interrogate and apprehend some would-be assassins, though who they were targeting remained a mystery. The other half negotiated a few deals, gaining some boons from Arheima and Makhota Intan, getting some protection for the nation's borders by the paladins of Arheima, preventing a future blockade, and making large-scale military action more difficult for both sides of the conflict. Meanwhile, trade resumes with Makhota Intan, in part protected by this new security provided by Arheima, and Makhota Intan has also provided a complimentary fleet of airships with no strings attached, which the retinue may leverage as they see fit. A couple ideas came up last time. But
Demolition
we can
Derby.
go into details on that once we're past this party. Now, we have a moment of calm. All of the major guests have been addressed. Deals have been made. There's time still. You could go back and ask for more, perhaps. So you could choose to do so if you wish. But we also have some very recently captured assassins, or would-be assassins, I suppose.
Did we get both of them? Or
You did get both
Least
of them.
one. Oh,
And
cool.
I'm sure
Nice.
that...
Good job, us.
Yeah, good work, team. But before we get to them, because I'm sure you guys want to talk to them, and honestly, depending on how that goes, talking to them may be a tick of the clock, depending on just how long you spend with them. But I want to go first, just maybe to 10 minutes or so before they were captured.
Flashback.
A moment where the deal with Makhota Intan was still being hammered out in details. Arheima had already promised their paladins, and while Verne and Chalice are negotiating with Makhota Intan and working out those details, Chantrell, a polite distance away, where you could join if needed, but far enough away that you could also keep watch for any threats that are about to be pursued by Merlin and Shion elsewhere, is approached by Paladin Actinia Colossa of the Fourth Pillar, the sea anemone woman, right? The one who has like that big collar that almost looks like a fur collar, but it's like the anemone tendrils. Right?
Yeah. The tripped out one, yeah.
Who the two of you have a brief informal reintroduction. You spoke when talking to the Arheima delegation. Talk briefly about when and where the paladins will arrive, where they'll be deployed. And as a part of that conversation, or rather as it's winding down, Actinia looks to Chantrell and asks if she could pose a more personal question.
Yes?
If you'll excuse my asking, you've traveled a long way to the surface, both here and below. You've seen many things. There are likely few in this region, excluding some of the travelers present for the Gala, of course, who have been to as many places or seen as many things as you. And so I feel on behalf of my second pillar brethren, I must ask, in your travels, whether above or below, have you seen any signs of the last aberration?
Ooh. Do I need to roll for that?
No, you don't. But just for some context, because it's been a little bit, the last aberration has come up a few times in this campaign. You'll also remember the mention of a Mind Flayer empire underground that collapsed roughly a decade ago. Since then, something that everyone of the rest of the party would be aware of, and that Chantrell you would have become aware of since reaching the surface, or perhaps even known from underground, is that in the aftermath of the Mind Flayer's empire being destroyed, there was essentially a purge against aberrant creatures. Those sorts of creatures that distort what it means to be alive or distort the very physics of the world. And rumors say that only a single one remains. Now, who claims this exactly? Some say that it is legitimately divinely ordained. Others simply take it as like, well, it's more of just symbolic of the fact that they're basically all gone. But the ping says no, there's still something. But there's alleged to be at least one, if not only a single one, remaining. So she poses this question to you, and I think this is something where you, Amasha, have about as much information as Chantrell. If you had encountered such an entity, you would like to think that you would know, right?
Right.
Right.
All right. Chantrell will give a moment of serious thought, hand on her chin, and respond with, I have heard about it, but not seen anything myself, and I haven't gotten any particular directions either, so I'm afraid I don't have any updates.
Of course. She responds with a smile. Were it so easy to find, it would not have taken so long to do so. This particular entity is either quite good at hiding or has quite powerful allies protecting it.
Nods seriously.
I don't mean to cause alarm, but it was in a land much like this 10 years ago where the Mind Flayer surfaced, exploiting the cracks in lands where chaos reigns to spread his roots and embed himself and feed. It's quite possible the same sort of thing is happening here. Keep your awareness about you, and do not hesitate to alert us if you find such a threat in your lands. We will deliver far more might than the paladins being provided to settle mortal disputes.
Thank you.
And with that, that's all she wanted to add on to that conversation.
Cool.
So unless you had anything in particular you wanted to follow up or clarify on, we'll move back to... No? All right.
No, not that I can think of. Chantrell takes the offer to heart because, like, that's a problem wandering around.
Yep.
And if there's a guaranteed extermination force at a call, that would be nice.
It's true. Yeah. But all right. Well, in that case, that offer is made. Discussion had. Let's go back to our party music. As the party below is, or Chantrell, you're aware of the scuffle above, and I assume you discreetly let Chalice and Verne know once the negotiations with Makhota Intan are complete. Because the scuffle...
Yes, once they're done talking, I can be like, yeah, we're not going back over there for this.
Yeah. Speaking of, though, that place was directly above where the delegations currently are. But Merlin and Shion have captured the two individuals that had made it there. Two individuals who had been fighting each other. A plume resembling a shrike, whom in the aftermath, Shion and Merlin, there was no identifying sigils or affiliation that you could find on this individual who very much immediately like clammed up and became unresponsive, right? Like not really physically, they provide some mild resistance, but not to the point of like you've already caught them. They're not constantly struggling at their bindings. There's like a level of dignified silence, perhaps I want to say. Whereas the other individual, a human woman who's probably in her 60s or so, the one who had been wielding the acid dagger, has also been captured. And upon capturing her, I believe you saw a resemblance between her and someone else. And I think that's what we ended on last time. Somewhere in the eyes, in the color, in the shape.
Right. They got a certain vernitudinous to them.
Your secret older twin, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Your secret
Right, exactly.
twin who's 40 years older than you, roughly speaking. Which again, theoretically not impossible, but it's still very... What would be a pretty narrow set of circumstances.
Okay, one quick thing. Upon hearing the scuffling and after moving people a little bit away from it, Chantrell would poke out with, what did we decide to call it? The Mushroom Network?
Oh, I don't think we ever properly named it a good pun.
For something, right?
Anyway,
yeah,
just poking out to see if it's anyone, if she can, like, reach anyone nearby, just, like, because it is a distance thing and she doesn't know where the others are, and she just wants to know, hey,
at everyone, yeah.
Yep. I think
is anyone in the roof right now?
Yep, you're able to connect with Merlin and Shion, who have both of the others in custody.
Okay. Good to know, good to know.
Who I assume, Shion and Merlin, you're moving them somewhere that's not directly above the important diplomatic people.
I mostly just want to know what the deal is.
That's fair. Well, do you try to ask and find out that deal? Do you try to bring in the rest of the retinue first?
What's Myrtle's take? What's Merlin's take on this?
Merlin would like to obviously let Verne know what's going on, make sure Verne's protected. Like, I assigned Johnny Portobello to her to keep her safe.
Mm-hmm.
How's he working out, by the way?
Right now, Verne is safe, so working out good.
Good. That's my boy. So, We have them now. I don't really want to
think-
split us up.
I think Shion's instinct would be to take care of this problem without bothering anyone else, right?
And by
Okay,
take
so
care
you
of you
want
mean kill both of them?
No,
Okay.
take care can mean many different things.
Right. Well, I, the GM, kind of
it
need to know
just
which
means
one you mean
not
when you
get
say.
Verne involved.
Okay, got it.
We at least need two. Okay, hold on. What voice am I
I
doing?
th-
Like the
think
idea
Verne-
of let's drag these people who are
Hold on
bound
1 second.
around to a place so that Verne can interrogate them is not
Yeah.
one that would come to Shion, I don't think.
Okay, so
Fair enough.
last session, when I subdued the one assassin, the Verne-esque one,
Mm-hmm.
I had them drop like through the floor partially. Now, are we in a section where their feet or legs would be like dangling out above the ballroom floor?
No.
I would assume not,
Okay.
because that would probably cause a big what to do.
That's how you know it's a party.
What kind of
Yeah.
shoddy
Yeah, the
great hall do you
only-
think I have?
Remember that scene
Problem
in
would be-
Jumanji where Robin Williams goes through
Oh,
like, sand
yeah.
on the floor and then it solidifies?
Scary.
That doesn't happen here, but isn't that cool?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Shion, what were you saying?
Just that the only reason not to stay where we are is if there's a chance that we can fall through and land on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as
I
long
think
as
it's
no one
below.
escapes your custody, the chance of you falling through is very small.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I would like to. We haven't got anything out of them yet, so
No.
let's try and talk to them.
which one are you focusing on, or are you just like have them side by side and be like, "This is to both"?
So
of
one
you?
of them was a Shrike, and the other one was a human.
Yep.
Okay, let's talk to the human first.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I kind of sit on one of the rafters where she's like nearby where she's been sunk down. I go, "Who are you working for?"
She looks at you for a moment, looks at Shion, and I think gives a simple, "No one but myself."
I look over my shoulder to Shion and go, "That makes 3 people who want to be stabby with Verne, right?"
Oh, I see
We
Shion.
don't know who this one works for.
Oh yeah,
I say about the one that I have chained up.
bird boy. Shrike's a bird, right?
Shrike is a type of bird. Yeah, this is technically
Okay.
a plume. So yeah, this one's very tall, very cramped up here in this ceiling. If I remember my
Okay,
description
Stretch.
from last time.
So you're not with her. You with someone else? Someone we know of?
Whereas the human woman responded to your question, the plume shows no signs that they have even heard it. Like there's absolutely no reaction. Their eyes do not track you in any meaningful way. They do not turn their head to listen to you. They're almost like stone still. If it wasn't for like the very slight breathing, right?
Okay. I look back over my shoulder to Shion and go, we've been so busy, we haven't had time to get anything to eat. How are you feeling about chicken? And on chicken, I turn back to the Shrike.
That's racist.
You
Yeah.
get something?
Probably also it has a stone cold reaction to this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
I turn to the woman and go, how about chicken? That sound good? I mean, you're ready to kill him too, so
she sort of gives a half shrug and says, "When I was making my plate, you were chasing after me. I didn't get to enjoy it, so I am kind of hungry."
yeah. Well, we can
Definitely
fry this
related
one
to me.
right up. Yeah. we can fry this one up right quick. And I bring out my wand. I make like a huge plume of fire. It's not real fire, but it looks like fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like out of my wand towards the Shrike.
You trying to intimidate into answering?
Yeah.
All right, I want you to give me a roll.
All right.
What? Let's see.
I attune into the old me.
Into the old you. Okay. All
God
right.
forgive.
You're trying to
Controlled standard?
I'm going to give you a controlled limited in this situation.
All right.
I think
Okay.
on success we'll get details on that. Failure.
So when I said it wasn't real fire, I actually meant it was fire.
Well, I was thinking is perhaps you do this and the woman says something along the lines of, I don't know if you're going to get anything out of him. He seems like a real professional, unlike those other ones.
Ooh.
And then the flame hits a bag of explosives that was hidden in the ceiling, and it blows up the entire roof.
No.
Merlin!
Why would
What
there be
happened?
explosives in the ceiling? Why did Verne put them there?
Assassination party number 5.
Oh my god.
Ourselves.
You know, Verne likes to store oily rags in the ceiling.
Problematic.
Mhm.
You're a problematic leader.
All right. So what goes on?
Well, I was saying that I think she just straight up tells you, and especially on a failure, she says, she basically said like he's a professional. I don't
So
think you're
it
going to get
basically cut
any
off
information out of
any
him
knowledge we can
through
get out of that.
interrogation, right? If you want to learn from him, you're gonna have to learn from him using what he has on his person or in putting it together yourself rather than or by talking to her, because she seems willing to talk, but the other guy, he's not
Okay.
chatting.
Does the plume seem like he was trained the same way Shion was? Are they all still in the same camp?
Probably
that a
not in the
different
exact
assassin?
same way, no, but I think
Okay.
it would be I think Shion could probably sense at least some level of someone in the same career, right? But I don't think that's
Mhm.
a novel piece of information. But
Yeah.
you know, it's like, yeah, you can recognize someone in your line of work. I don't think
Yeah.
they give
Like
off
how I
the
can
impression of
recognize
being
the line
trained
code
by
from
a vampire.
500 meters. Yeah.
How upset do you think they'd be if we were to present them to the whole party as a failure? And look how strong and good we are at security.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shaming
Yes,
them and bolstering us up.
But we can't. That's a Verne idea. We're not Verne.
We're all in the group chat.
You're allowed
Are
to
we?
talk to Verne. Verne is like 50 feet beneath you.
I thought they were
okay,
not. I thought they were trying to keep it a secret from Verne, though.
Maybe.
Oh, I
Simply
know earlier they told
ST0RM
me.
rated your
I mean,
channel
like,
with
I
one
would
It's
star.
not about whether it's a secret or not. I just thought I could solve the problem first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
So thank you for the raid, Storm. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Hi.
Yay!
I think Shion just turns their head towards the other lady and just asks, "What do you know?"
What I know is I think there are two distinct plots here tonight. One by the group that's impersonating Eminencia Guard. Pretty clumsy attempt. One that was planned probably within the past 24 hours, maybe 72 if I had to guess. And then a second, much more professional outfit. One involving this plume here and their Corvish friend, whom I dealt with earlier.
I see.
That doesn't include you.
All right. So that's 3
Oh.
parties so far.
I was here to look for an old friend who seems to not have gotten an invitation, so I suppose you could call all of this accidental involvement.
Okay. I look at her and I go, Shion, do you see it too?
Do I see it?
Do
Yeah.
you see it?
I suppose that's up to
Does
you.
does Shion see it?
I think there definitely is a resemblance, but if you want your character to be face blind or like you'd be like, hey, it's there but not, you can decide to not see it. That's fine.
It is
Well,
dark up there.
It's more about how easy that is to see because I'm not the one looking at her directly.
Yeah, I think it's something where it's plausible, but it's not like it's not a spitting image of Verne in any meaningful way, right? There's a
Isn't she still wearing a mask?
she had her mask, I believe, got knocked off of her during the capture.
Okay.
Right, she had one on the upper half of her face.
So then, yeah, sure.
All right.
That's
Lady.
I think that Shin's answer would then be like, "What are you getting at?"
Who are you, lady?
I am the aunt.
I do the hurry
Of
up
our-
motion with my
I'm
hand.
the aunt of our queen apparent down below, and I wanted to make sure that the same person who came for her before didn't come for her again.
Take a few puffs and I go, so your name's Ant or?
Maladetta.
Her target isn't Verne.
Maladetta.
All right. In the group chat, I say, Verne, does the name Maladetta ring any bells?
And does it?
I mean, Verne, you have like no memory of your time as
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
royal, right?
I wonder
So-
how much she's maybe poured over history books or asked Noemi about it
Mhm. I
further.
think that's a good point. You have done that, and I think actually you probably know, or rather, to the extent of your knowledge, you are not aware of either of your parents having a living relative. Right.
Okay.
I will point out that you knew your father had older siblings who died, which is why he ended up being, the one put in charge. And he had some distantly younger ones who were killed around the same time he was, relatively recently. But this name, Maladetta, does not match up with any of the names that you have heard, nor
Okay.
age-wise or anything.
Interesting.
I log out of stream chat and go, now are you like an aunt or like, an auntie?
I don't have anything that will prove my relation if that's what you're asking for, but I'm sister to former Queen Aitana Buenaventura. I wouldn't blame you for not hearing of me, as I have
forward that
spent
to
the
Verne
past
in
couple
stream
of
chat.
decades imprisoned at the capital.
Oh. Wait, she was in prison?
That's what she said. She was imprisoned at the capital.
Huh.
But weren't they say so that's weird, right? Because it sounds
Everyone is
like
typing.
Yeah, everyone's
Um,
typing. Yeah.
because it was by all accounts it sounded like the plume was the one who would have been imprisoned, according to the story we heard last time.
Mm-hmm.
I
She
don't know
said
if
the one.
anybody wants.
Maladetta has said the person she came here to find, she hasn't seen at all. So all this other stuff is just accidental, right? If you believe her.
So,
I'm just trying to. Sorry, go on.
So, you're here. You don't want to see your niece, apparently. So, who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a woman named Valai, the one behind the plot to assassinate to assassinate my sister, and whose plot led to Verne being lost for all those years.
Okay.
I
I
haven't-
forward this to the group chat.
I
Verne
haven't.
is like crying on the dance floor.
No,
I don't think she'd be handling this very well.
not during the
No,
chicken dance.
no.
Don't worry, I spoiler it. When you're ready, check it out.
Chantrell is quietly moving her away from
The delegation.
everyone who
Yeah.
could be watching and questioning.
Mhm.
Crunking it sad style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sad dance.
Slowly moving away.
And she says, Maladetta continues saying, on account of being in prison so long, I don't even know if Valai is still alive. In my brief time since being freed, I haven't heard anything that she had perished, but it's been 20 years and we're not in a safe line of work. She could have died long ago, but I found out that Verne was alive. Last heir of the Buenaventuras. If Valai was alive and she heard the same, I thought it was only a matter of time. Whether I'm too early or if she's not coming, I can't say.
Let's see. Now, I'm afraid to roll anything. So, also my stress is not appearing. Let me refresh this. Oh, it logged me out. Fudge. Alright, hold on.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
also don't see your stress. Whoa, wait, I don't see anyone's stress.
I got-
What the heck?
I got logged out for some reason.
What the heck? Let me refresh.
We
let me take a
refresh-
screenshot, I guess.
I was
There
gonna
we
say,
go.
we refresh
Hold on.
one by one and everyone gets locked out.
No!
Uh-oh. I'm in a page I've never seen before.
Wow.
Games, my games, you. Launch.
I'm not going
Okay.
to refresh, even though I can't see stress, because I don't want to end up in that state. So we're just gonna.
Hold on. Uh-huh.
Oh.
No.
I can see
And
stress.
Shion would then ask,
Party.
like, so what is your goal? To protect her?
Alright, it's back.
Yay.
Yeah, go on, Shion.
That was the intent, yes. Though I hadn't intended on making myself known. If I was successful, and I could learn for certain that Valai was dead, I would view my work here complete. Leave the rest in her hands, your hands.
All right. Chantrell is gonna ping the people up top, being like, hey, thanks for questioning. Let's put a hold on all of that until we can get people in the same room. Verne is having a little bit of a hard time. Thanks.
XOXO.
Please
Chantrell.
understand.
Mhm. Yeah, I guess this is actually that's a great time to ask. Are we, as a group now, going to go have this conversation off to the side, briefly withdraw from the party, let your other nobility and people entertain the guests while you go and have this discussion elsewhere for our next clock segment? Or are you going to do something else and just imprison them briefly and talk to them after the gala?
What's your order?
Verne's
Verne,
too
do you want-
curious. I think she would take a little breather.
I think
So is that
that
a we're gonna go talk to them, or a
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
stepping
yeah,
away
go
from
talk to
literally
them.
everything?
you can
Okay.
probably trust this woman enough to maybe just confiscate her weapons, but let her walk free and follow us there to meet Verne, right? But
She knows that.
as for big man over here,
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to have any leads on this guy to figure out what to do about him.
Well, yeah, to give you some brief information that doesn't involve talking, I think you find on this plume a very similar kit as to what you found on a deceased Corv earlier. A wide variety of poisons and single-use magical vials or scrolls or enchantments, each targeting like specific types of defenses, specific types of creature. Like there's specialized things to, hey, if this type of creature is resilient to poison, here's a poison that'll take it down, right? Hey, if you have this form of anti-magic, here's a counter spell in a different school of magic that'll deal with it, right? Like, that's so a very kitted out individual.
The thing we concluded was that if the plan was to assassinate one human woman, that maybe this is overkill.
Yes. Yeah.
So these people might not even be here for Verne either.
Yeah. Not
But
to
for
be
one of the
exorcised.
guests instead, or maybe even multiple guests.
Yeah, the number of items does suggest either multiple targets or one particularly powerful or perhaps particularly unknown target. Right? Like you carry a wide variety like this if you're either planning on hitting something with all of these defenses, a variety of things that have some of these defenses each, or something that you are not sure what the defenses will be, right? Those are sort of your three options. Yeah. All right. We move to a side room. Everyone's now in this same room. I guess, do we want to entrust the plume to some other guard, put him under a heavy guard for the time being? Just nearby, but not far.
Not in the same space.
Yeah, not in the same space.
I think that's fine. If
Makes
he's not
sense to
talking,
me.
then yeah.
All right, sounds good. Quick check before we start the conversation. Were those of you who refreshed, are you able to get back in?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, glad to hear it. I'm gonna briefly refresh as well because I can't see your guys' stress and stuff. So I want to be.
You can't see how stressed I am.
I want to see how stressed you are. But
I'm about to scar.
all right.
Again?
All right, all right, team. So, what is our approach? I think you bring her into a side room because this is the palace. It's probably still a relatively fancy room, right? Maybe a study or something similar with the curtains drawn shut, lit by lantern light. Verne, you enter. You all enter. But Verne, I think you in particular enter, and you can see in her face the recognition she has for you.
Oh no.
I
think Verne would have planned to walk in all stoic, like, hands clasped behind her back and just kind of, pacing in a way while watching her. But I think if there was a very apparent emotion happening when she recognized Verne, I think Verne would not would immediately break.
Yeah.
I
tried.
just turn away and say, Chalice,
No.
ask her some questions. Chalice, I want you to do the truth. Are you telling me the truth power?
Yes, of course. Hello, I'm Chalice, part of Queen Verne's retinue. I hear that you're a particularly important person. Not only that, but someone who has prevented our dear Verne from being assassinated. Can I assume these things to be true?
I think before she addresses Chalice's questions, when Verne initially enters and then turns away and talks to Chalice, she says under her breath, probably enough so like anyone else could hear, probably not Verne and Chalice who are having their very brief exchange. But she says mostly to herself, "You are alive," right? Under her breath. But then when Chalice's questions come, she answers, "Important in the moment, maybe, but otherwise not so much. My name is Maladetta. I'm no one in particular, really, though I am the aunt of your queen there."
Well, I wouldn't say that's not nothing. Verne's been cared for, but alone for very long. And to hear that such a family member is around and surviving, well, I think that news would shock anybody. In this meantime, I'm assuming this is all true. Like, I don't see why it would be. But Chalice would also, because Verne has asked him to verify this, mechanically, I'm also like checking for the truth in what she says.
Right. Yeah, makes sense. I think so far, so far so good.
So what held you up all this time? I heard very briefly that you were imprisoned. How and why did that happen?
I was imprisoned by my sister for my role in the assassination attempt, which we both thought cost Verne her life.
So she was in charge of the assassination?
She didn't say she was in charge, but she said she had a role in it.
And what was that role?
Gala and I thought we had been betrayed by my sister. We were all children of the dregs. Children born in the shadows beneath those floating, sparkling, gilded castles of Osofera. When she met that prince, when they fell for each other, and they tried to bring us up with them, we thought that she had forgotten who her true friends and family and allies were, and we lashed out.
Did you lash out with this blade? And Chalice would pull out or point to wherever the acid blade was.
She would say, she would nod and say, "Yes, I don't know if you'll believe me, but I did have a change of heart once I spoke to my sister as she held Verne and pleaded with me. And I turned my blade against Valai, but we had both been killing guard on our way in, and one of them ruptured. There was a fissure through the castle. Valai used it to escape. Verne vanished. And my sister considered having me executed, but I don't know if she truly believed my last moment change of heart, or if she simply couldn't do to me what I was prepared to do to her. Kept me imprisoned in the repaired castle, and she alone had fed me and visited me. over the past 20 years.
So, out of character, if I could get the timeline accurate, it sounded like if she's telling the truth, I would be able to tell she isn't.
Mm-hmm.
She was involved in the assassination plot, changed of heart, got imprisoned. But when did Verne's parents die? Because
Recently. Yeah.
Wait.
There have been multiple assassination attempts against them across decades. The most recent one was as of this time, about a year ago. Verne did not find out. Like, there was most of Verne's life, her parents were alive and she didn't know who they were, which is part of why Bishop Toga Landis was so remorseful for not telling Verne sooner. Right?
Did I just miss all of that? Her parents were alive until recently?
Until about 3 months before the campaign started, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I did not remember that at all.
It's been a bit since the
I
start of the
remember there's a
campaign,
power
so,
vacuum.
That's
But
one of
yeah.
those things that...
What
And when
the
there's
hell?
multiple assassination attempts, I can see how it would get messy, but...
Wait, hold on. So
The occupation is fresh, right? Like, that was the
Jesus.
starting scenario.
Yeah.
That's why Chalice, your family hadn't married in yet, right? It's only been a couple of months, right? Like, if it had been 20 years, your family would be married in or destroyed.
I
by this
mean, I
point.
knew that, but I thought like, never mind.
Like, I'm not saying, it's been a while since the start of the campaign. There was the premise, and then Verne being like, but what if I was lost as a child? So then there were multiple things.
Then Chalice knows that, I did not.
Yeah.
So to a different question then is that, did you mar her face with this blade?
I think Verne looks up for a visual clue of what it did to her face.
Mhm.
ooh.
I did. So it was meant for her mother, which I don't think makes the strike any better.
Oh, Verne's about to fly off the handle, I think.
No.
Do it! Do it!
Yeah, I think she charges over and just, a very queenly slap across the face.
Ooh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get her ass.
That doesn't leave a mark.
All my boys all hyped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, get her ass.
Yeah.
Pepper scar.
Or was she gonna say something?
Here, like this.
No, just you gonna mark her face the same way she marked you? Damn.
Damn. Now we
Yeah.
match, bitch.
I mean, you do have the blade, so it's theoretically doable, but,
No.
I don't know if Verne's that type of
Verne
person.
wouldn't.
Nah, she just slap her.
Verne, do you follow up the slap with anything in particular?
I think I do. I'm trying to formulate it so it comes out right.
The other cheek. Oh,
Like
the
Jesus.
pantser.
Yeah. So what? You came here to repent?
There's like she doesn't meet Verne's eyes after the slap, but there is, like she turns her head back towards Verne, but, her head's like lowered, looking down, nodding slowly. Selfish thing. But yes, the other would-be assassin, Valai. I don't know if she is alive or not. I figured if I learned you were alive, she had too. Does she still hold that same grudge she did decades ago? I don't know, but I thought if she was coming for you, then she and I had business to settle. Truth be told, I've spent these past 20 years imprisoned, and if she's alive, she's probably spent them honing her skills. So I suppose the most I was hoping for was delaying her and sounding an alarm. Seems I've done much better than I've expected, and Valai herself is either long gone or hasn't attended tonight for some reason or another.
Ooh, I think Verne just goes so cold and just turns to Chalice and say, "You got that name, right, Valai? Have
Yes.
everyone in the kingdom search for that person."
Oh, damn!
Yeah.
Perhaps
Oh no, turns out
Valai
last
had a...
year it was the most
Does this
popular
woman
baby
know
name.
that the part that I am wondering about, because it sounds like she finished her sentence and was let go, but this happened after a regime change.
Yeah, it sounds like she wasn't let go so much as when her
Actually
when
escaped,
Verne's parents
like in
were
the confusion
assassinated,
of-
recently, the
Mhm.
capital was attacked, right? Explosions,
Yeah.
cannon fire, and she escaped then during the attack. You can ask more about that if you'd like more information.
I have a question before I get to that part. Well, since you knew Valai and her intentions, what would you say those 20 years ago if you and her saw what Verne is trying to do here? Seemed like you were not so happy about all the royalty and the gilded place that people were in. But what about what Verne's doing now, opening the palace to everybody, lifting those who are at other people's feet high up? Would Valai then be interested in killing her now?
Alive then, I don't think would have had much of a change of heart. Well, that's... Queen Verne is acting much like Queen Aitana did. My sister and her husband were also reformers in a way, though not to this extreme. It earned them little pity from Valai, and I don't think these actions would change her mind. Valai used to whisper of what a poison wealth and nobility were. Spoke of them with such a dripping hatred that at the time, I can say with certainty that if 20 years ago she and I were standing here in this palace, in this party, she would not have stayed her blade. But as for 20 years past, I like to think that could change a person.
Well, sounds like she's still a threat then. I'll turn to Verne and like, we'll make sure we'll look out for her. You don't have to worry.
Do you happen to have any details about what she looks like? I mean, I know it's been 20 years, but we're gonna need some details.
If you
She never
have
went to prison, right?
Yeah, she never. She escaped during the ruptures that saw
Yeah.
Verne vanished, right?
Got it.
So,
Okay.
if you have an artist among you, I think I can describe her rather well from our youth, and perhaps they can apply some aging on her.
Digitally.
Cute. To
Oh.
most wanted.
Yes, with their digits that they used to draw with.
Yeah, digitally.
I mean,
Yeah.
Chantrell is an artist, but not that
That's
kind of artist.
Right. Not a police sketch artist, right?
I don't think Chalice is either. He's more like a sculptor, but I'm sure we know people.
I'm sure there's an NPC somewhere in your sphere of influence you can, right?
We're gonna have a drawing contest right now.
Yeah.
I can make a
I'm gonna
flower.
date with Verne. Actually, I turn to her. It's like, as I'm puffing away, how fresh in your memory is her
Ooh.
face?
Oh,
I can't
I-
wait if you fail the roll and
my
the
God.
funniest portrait ever.
as if I really look like that.
It's hard to call anything from 20 years ago fresh, but I'd say it's rather firmly etched in there.
Well, I'm gonna make a relief. And I hand her my pipe. I go, think of her. Take a big puff. And then I pull out a piece of parchment, puff
Mhm.
out that smoke onto this parchment.
Better hope she knows how to smoke.
She holding it in doesn't do anything.
Well,
She-
let's see how the roll goes.
Rips
Maybe
it like
that
a
will.
bong.
Maybe that will determine whether she does or not.
We're almost wrapping up. I'm gonna do a tune, and I'm gonna send some stress on that,
Okay.
and risky standard or
I'd say controlled standard.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Partial success. I'd say you get a pretty reasonable portrait that you probably just, it's like for you trying to extrapolate it to someone 20 years later is a bit beyond,
Yeah.
what you're capable of doing here. What, like in terms of bringing her memory into a sculpted form, you do that highly accurately, right? Like, so you have a visual for each of you of what, she looked like at the time. You can see someone who maybe a woman in like her 30s, maybe mid 30s, brow furrowed in anger, someone who's very like put together in a way that's very reminiscent of, dare I say, Shion, right? Like someone who is out for a particular person, right? Like you get that sense of like the weaponry, the poise, the posture, right?
Is she hot?
30 years ago, or sorry, 20 years ago? I mean,
was supposed
probably
to
it's
say
probably
that,
subjective
Subjective.
is what I was trying to say. Probably subjective, but we'll leave that up to viewer
Viewer discretion.
Yeah.
You're a coward.
If anyone wants to draw a sketch, no
If
one
you
says
want,
it
you're
can't be
drawing
One of the
done.
many artists in here wants to do a design for her. You can. I did not, because it's been 20 years. I did not make a 20 years ago design for this
Have
character.
have you heard of a MILF?
We've been planting
up
them in your
mills.
campaign the whole time. There's Osprey. There's other
True.
people.
There's other people. There's Osprey. There's other people.
And other bullet points.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
you have this imagery.
Cool.
So is this another one of Verne's relatives, or is she just unrelated?
Unrelated. Valai
Okay.
grew up with Aitana and I in the dregs. So
Did you love her?
Are they gay, Mordio?
Is she hot? Are they gay? Only the most important questions.
I certainly did for a time, but I don't think it was the healthy form of love.
Oh, toxic
Toxic
Yuri.
Yuri.
Toxic
Yes,
Yuri.
Mordio, you came through for us.
I think she like leaves that for
Up to interpretation, I'm sure.
she leaves that for like a half beat and then says, "But you likely could assume that just knowing what I've told you already tonight." They
Let
likely
me
did
tell
not have
you
the
what
best
I've
of
gathered.
the healthiest of relations. If they
Wait.
turned on each other during an assassination attempt 20 years ago,
Yeah.
like
Whoa.
things were spicy already at that point. So
So I'm assuming you don't have any kids.
Wait. Verne was gonna say something cool.
Okay,
I just
Verne's-
know it.
What were you gonna
Go
say,
for it,
Vern?
Knock
So
it out,
I've
knock it out of the park.
gathered that you've had many different types of love in your life. Whatever you felt for her, whatever my mother felt for me, and then felt for you for 20 years, keeping you alive when she certainly didn't have to. I don't know what to call the fact that I will spare you tonight.
Ooh!
Oh!
It's not love. It's an opportunity. You're going to make this up to her,
Ooh.
and not the lie, to my mother. You're going to find her. You're on a task force now. Congratulations.
Whoa.
If this, I mean, I guess this campaign is always built on inspiration, XP, but that is one if I've ever heard of it.
Wow!
I think
Chantrell is so proud of Verne right now.
Yeah.
now she hasn't met Verne's eyes since Verne slapped her, and she continues to not do so. But
No.
now her sort of like bowed head, there's more poise to it. And like there's just like a rigidity that enters like her shoulders as she like nods her bowed head and says, I had every intent to do so by taking care of a lie should she have showed her face here tonight. That you are giving me the opportunity to continue doing so, despite me having done nothing to deserve such a mercy from you, is something I cannot thank you for enough. I'll do all in my power to ensure that you do not suffer at her blade again.
I don't think Verne acknowledges it. I think she just looks to Shion and say, make sure that was the truth.
Ooh!
And that's just
By
you have orders
Shion, you
to
meant
kill this
Chalice,
person if
or-
they ever. No, to
Oh.
Shion.
Oh.
She has permission to kill this person if anything goes
Oh,
by the
I
wayside.
see.
understood.
This lady shows any sign of betraying us, it's on sight.
Yeah,
Yeah!
and her little friend too.
Well, the friend is also the one we're trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll both get it if that's the
So we're
case.
not eating him?
That's a different
Oh,
one.
the bird.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say,
forgot.
I imagine this scene is ending,
Yeah.
but I
The
think,
matter of the bird is still unresolved.
I
The
think
bird
Maladetta would
we're
have something to
eating?
say about the bird, though I don't know if she'd say it to Verne after that exchange. Like, she might wait, like, if the party looks like they're leaving, she might wait to, like, either pull Chantrell or Chalice, or maybe just to Shion or Merlin or whoever's the last one, but I think she would prioritize
Mhm.
talking to someone who seems more diplomatic rather than murderous, but I don't know if anyone wants to volunteer.
Chantrell is
for
in
that.
charge of the security around here, so maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Control is the in between
Yeah,
Mm.
the in
of
between.
diplomatic
Yeah.
and murders, right? You
True.
have
I can
Murder
murder, and
team.
I have. But
In fact, I think that the way we are set on this stream layout is going
Oh,
right to left from a spectrum.
Yeah.
Of murderous to
Right.
not.
Mhm.
Wow.
Exactly, from the most diplomatic all the way on the right with Verne, and the most murderous all the way on the left with Shion.
That's a happy coincidence, isn't it? Unless
And,
Nova
and
did that.
Chantrell is right in the middle.
Mhm, mhm.
Got my sword if I need it.
Well, all right then, Chantrell. As Verne and Chalice leave, Maladetta gestures to you and says, "I am out of practice being imprisoned as long as I was, but in my former professional opinion, that plume that you all have captured, he's likely here for a either a particularly powerful person or powerful group of people. And judging by him and the Corv, neither of whom I observed working together at all, I don't know how many of them there are. I don't know what else they might have planned. But whoever they're targeting, they or their group are powerful. If you warn them, that might be sufficient to foil whatever the plot is in and of itself, rather than trying to find every wolf hiding amongst your populace. I suppose if they're going after one of your enemies, you might not care. She says with a shrug, but it will be happening on your land. So.
Question.
Mhm.
Did Set say that they did not see him or them?
That is correct. Set said that neither Maladetta nor the plume seemed to have noticed them.
Is it the Makrams? Are they trying to fight the Makrams? I mean, they're so powerful. Plus, they're also like all crazy different powers. I would not be surprised.
They're so hot.
Hold on, I think you posted art of them, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me be the judge of that.
So hot.
Well,
Especially Lyra.
Lyra, yeah.
And Set. Oh my god.
No, they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the oldest one here looks like she was a looker.
Oh,
Again, it's where MILFs reign.
Hey.
Change the title card. Go, go, go.
Change the title card. Well, if one of you makes a parody of it, we can post it and put that around on Blues.
That's beautiful.
But
okay, Chantrell will take that information and say, noted. And go on, because she is also very, upset about all of this, but Verne handled it amazingly and she's not gonna mess it up.
Yay.
Well,
Also,
I think she doesn't have much more to say than that, just sort of offers hey, if you care about one of your guests potentially being assassinated, your probably most prudent route is to identify who is the target and warn them specifically, covertly. That's probably your best bet to prevent a guest from being assassinated. If you don't care about a guest being assassinated, then you have 2 ticks of the clock left to do whatever you want.
Okay, it's also gotta be Eurydice, because she already survived an assassination attempt. It's gotta be her. They're trying to. She just came out of in public eye again.
oh,
and
good
she's
for
gonna
her.
be assassinated again.
Oh.
That's who it is. We gotta.
Oh yeah. I was about
Like,
to ask
simply-
if there's anybody who didn't they didn't know they were going to come to the party and they suddenly showed up, except for the mycelium. Nope, the
Microsporidia.
guys. Thank you.
Microponus, yes.
Yeah, I think
Only-
Microsporidia is the surprise guest. Sorry, Shrion, what were you saying?
I think the only concern here would be are there going to be diplomatic consequences to telling them? Because it sounds like by the type of person that we're dealing with, they might even already be expecting something like that to happen. So I don't know.
I will point out to
Also-
you that
But
the
it is
Mothram's-
kind of being like walking up to someone and being like, "Hey, so my security has flaws, and you're in danger."
Or it's really good, and we're ahead of
all-
the game.
They're all
Yeah.
stopped. We have everybody, right?
I don't
That
know
we
whether
know
it
of.
influences your actions one way or the other, but the Concord, represented by the Mokrams, are the only party I believe not giving you anything at the moment.
So we can use this as leverage.
No.
If it is them.
It's
We have
totally
some
them.
information that might help you guys stay alive.
Yeah.
Do you want it? Maybe for some
We'll give it
boats?
to you for free. Because we're such
Have we
cool
tried
dudes.
talking to them yet?
Yeah, you've talked to every
yeah.
group thus far. The Concord was hesitant to give you anything without you joining them, basically.
Oh, right.
But if you did join them, they were going to give you a lot. Basically, a pretty big payoff for a pretty big, purely diplomatic decision, right? No mechanics
Of course,
involved.
yeah.
Just
Just sign here and here
Yep.
and here.
Yeah, you know.
and then sing. No, but
I think we can use this to our advantage. I think we could totally squeeze something out of them.
I mean,
I
I think we
agree.
should just. I think we should just tell them.
No.
And not expect anything
no,
in
don't
return.
warn them. Don't just warn them for free. Says
Not for
Travis.
free. I think
So-
we should make a roll, right? Like, if we want to tell the good thing to do would be to tell them, but the smart thing to do would be to use some kind of sway, command, or whatever roll
Survey.
to
Sort.
say, hey, this isn't just this isn't like between the Concord and our nation. This is between you and us, keeping each other
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
Camaraderie roll. I forget which one that is. What it's under.
Friendship.
Consort, perhaps.
Yeah.
Consort.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Consort.
Yeah. All right. If you guys decide on an approach, let me know, and we can have that. You can make that roll, and we can have the scene based on how that roll plays out.
Yeah.
If that's the way you guys want to go with it, but I know Merlin just suggested just telling them straight up without.
I mean, that's actually the Hambud approach, but
Yeah.
Merlin would be like,
What are you, nice?
So, like, Merlin would be like, I used to be in, shall we say, the protection business, so I understand when it's being proposed to a very vulnerable person.
Mhm.
And I happen to see some very vulnerable people in front of me that could use a little knowledge.
That's so scary.
Meanwhile,
Alright, so-
Chantrell is just going to make sure security is still beefed up because we found a lot of people. We don't know if we found all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Just as a morale booster, be like, good job, guys. We found like 5 of them. Please keep an eye out because there might be more, but
Keep it
we're
up.
doing so good.
Go for a record.
I can't
Perfect.
think of
I
like an opener.
score.
How to break it to him.
Do you want me to approach?
Woo.
Merlin doing the classic mob intimidation tactic on like
Going back
a
to the old
president
me.
of a third of the world. Just like
No, I think this probably should be Verne.
Okay, but I'll offer support.
But we can help. We can help.
Not
for
through
sure.
stress. Not through
Offer
stress. I'm
stand.
about
yep,
to, about
Merlin's
to crash out.
tapped out.
How to piss out.
I still have some to spend. I have one more to spend.
I can help if anybody has ideas on how I can help.
I think this should be our approach, right? We should tell them, but we have more specifics if they want to take us up on it, right? So we know
Mhm.
what they're equipped with. We know like what kind of race they should be looking out for. We're profiling, I guess.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately.
I was even gonna say, if you guys want to literally go talk to the guy that we have imprisoned.
Exactly. They can talk to the guy. So we have some leverage. We tell them, but if they want to know more, they have to make some kind of deal with us, I think.
Yeah.
We should also specify we're not threatening you. We're not threatening you. We're not looking to assassinate you. This is a different party.
We have
completely
the
unrelated
assassin
to us.
after you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
What their methods are is going to cost you a little extra.
Yeah, sounds reasonable. All right.
I think Shion would want to stay close during this encounter.
Just in
Just
case
to
it goes poorly.
Be security. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Merlin's going to be at the buffet.
Okay, sounds good.
Fair enough.
All right, Verne, which skill are you rolling?
I have 2 in consort or 2 in sway.
Unless you, I was gonna say, unless you want to take the risk of a command roll, but that's a very
No.
shaky thing. But
Yeah.
No.
all right.
Survey wouldn't work. No. Okay.
No.
So
I will have stress as well for this. I'll have
Survey.
it.
Survey.
Okay.
So we're taking a poll
Yes,
of
no.
if you'd want to be assassinated tonight.
from a scale of 1 to 100.
Oh, you can't pick no unless.
All right, Chantrell, do you have a way that you are planning to assist?
I'm trying to figure one out and I don't know.
It's okay.
I think she's just gonna be continuing to be on alert and around. If Shion is by the things happening, then she may be doing patrol again
Okay.
because
Okay.
we've got more now. And it's just
fair.
like, okay,
Uh,
we good here? Oh, that was a lot. We good here? Okay.
Chantrell's doing one of those VTuber pen light dances to hype her up. We're all doing it.
I mean, I wonder if Chantrell just being my head of security and like coming with me into the conversation is enough of a
Do they
factor of
know?
helping.
Put a
No.
finger to your ear, where your ear would be. And,
Yeah.
like, talking to your sleeve.
Put your sunglasses on.
Mm-hmm.
Can I wear sunglasses without ears?
You probably would have special
hand you
ones,
some-
I think.
Cartoon dogs do it. Why not you?
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm gonna make T-shirts that say that.
Yeah.
We
Oh, at Offkai, I got a ribbon that says I have that dog on me. And it's a picture of Corone on a Costco hot dog.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
It's really good.
All right. So we got 1 die from Chalice.
Mhm.
Verne, are you taking 2 stress to add a die?
I think. Yeah, I think I will.
All right.
Okay.
We got +2 dice. Is that what we're going
Mhm.
with? +2?
I think so. Risky standard.
Let's give it a desperate great because I feel like the
Whoa.
chance of offending someone here is high because you are basically trying to say, there's a chance that this information comes across wrong, right?
Yeah.
The way you're asking for stuff, there's a chance it comes off like Merlin's mob, mob protection,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Moblin.
So I think
Please.
desperate great makes sense. But if it works, hey, you're gonna get some great stuff. So,
Would my
Yeah.
fine vestments help at all?
let me
Would
take a
it
look at those real quick.
Choose one fellowship. No, probably not. I thought it did something for
Fine
me.
items increase effect on your roll when relevant. So if
Is
you were
this-
the one rolling, it would increase your effect level, but not give extra dice. So
Yeah, I think you should. I don't even have a 2 in consort, so I think you should still do it.
Mhm.
I believe in you!
I'm just gonna hit the button so so it happens.
Alright.
success. You do it. All
I
right.
do it.
This
Hell
already
yeah.
now.
Waves the glow lights sporadically,
You're
erratically.
making like little glow mushrooms.
I think in light of that success, Verne would, approach them very, very cordially and be like, "I'm so sorry to interrupt you again during the party. I hope you're having fun." Blah blah blah, and just schmooze it out.
Mm-hmm.
What are our terms? What do we want? We want stuff.
So they
Anything.
can. Yeah, so they actually do have a big military presence. They have flying machines. They have war machines. They have that freaking thing that drops from the sky. So
Yeah.
I think like resources, either resources or like I don't know. Can we command some of their militia? I don't know. I don't
That's a
know.
lot.
It is a lot, but I'm saying like at the very least they should give us some weapons.
Either weapons like, hey, we could do this better if you helped us.
Yeah. See what
Or,
we've done
like,
with the
some
small
resources.
ragtag crew. Imagine what we could do with resources like yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, is that the line, right? Like you say, like we've caught these people. This is what we can do with our resources. Imagine what we can do.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think also very very flagrantly being like, we're protecting you. I care about you as my guests and my allies.
And did you
Center
want
them in the
to imply
conversation.
that that they could also talk to the assassins, or was that a side conversation?
On a success, I'd basically be like, you can take him home. I don't care.
Yes.
Yeah, I think upon that offer, Eurydice Makram would say the Concord would be incredibly interested in bringing any who would plot against me. The last assassination attempt was particularly messy, and as you may have heard, I myself barely survived. For better or for worse, none of my assailants survived the encounter either. Having one would-be assailant alive and intact would be a great boon to us. And it does seem only fair that we provide a great boon in return. Now, I am still limited in that you are not a nation of the Concord. I cannot send our full might to back you. And I believe your Arheiman allies might also have some concerns were there to be a large concordant presence in your land. But we have within our nation many independent contractors whom I could see funded to your defense, or perhaps simply a smaller, friendly, diplomatic force. Perhaps one of my children would be interested in remaining.
Yes. Yes.
Totally non-biased.
Do we have a catalog?
And I think the last thing she would offer with a hushed tone and say, or I believe we could get away with one more testing of the Concord's latest weapon if there is a particular holding that is inconvenient to you in your path.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, she's basically offering, in mechanical terms, offering you multiple levies. We can get into the details of what type of levy you want. We'll say 2 levies of just like generic whatever, whether it's mages, airships, whatever you want to get. A single levy that's led by one of the children. Of them,
God,
just
like
to give a
Dynasty
very
Warriors.
brief description, Lyra is the artificer, who is the mostly mechanical and self-built individual.
She's a self-made
So
woman.
probably pretty magitech-y, whatever her levy would be. Set is a mage, but is not particularly known for their spell work. They're known more for their knowledge. They are a researcher, a lecturer, a professor. They're who you'd want if you'd want information. And their levy would probably be like a mage levy, useful in combat, but also useful being put towards projects or other things. And the third one, or the middle child, Ignis, is particularly skilled at finance and diplomacy. So his levy would probably be a non-military one, but essentially an army of lawyers at your disposal for whatever that is useful for you. And I believe that
Do they
that
do
is an
bankruptcy?
actual levy type in here. I forget what they're called, but there is, like, you know, the noble court levy, right, where you just have a bunch of nobility. It's like that, but instead of being nobles, they're just all rich people. Or
That's really
you know.
funny.
Tree law.
yeah, so
Some of them.
there's that. Or you get the option to drop a heavy metal rod from orbit on a single holding and likely
Yeah.
erase it and everyone in it. So, you know.
Chalice would
Like
not
chaos.
want that one.
Yeah.
I am intrigued about whatever might help our own Magitech to continue to advance, because we've got Magitech soldiers that are kind of like,
Lyra.
but they could use some help. So that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into both of those. Magitech soldiers and whatever Set Steel is.
Yeah,
Whatever they've got
Lyra's
going
Just being really
definitely-
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lyra's the most directly Magitech of the three. Set is magic and knowledge in general, so Set probably could help with the Magitech, but not as in a as specialized manner as Lyra could, but could help with other magic stuff. Depends if you want the breadth or the depth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I, as Imasha, like depth, but Chantrell is who they are and would go for breadth, because having mages that can help with technology and fight, that's like
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
Agree.
Any other opinions?
That sounds right to me.
All right, Shion.
I mean, I don't think Shion would say anything out loud, but they probably would want anything that can help us bridge the gap between where we are right now and that mansion that was supposed to be the next place we search.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So that would maybe be more Set then? Which you're right? Would that make sense? Because Set is like more
Yeah,
That is the breadth of knowledge, right?
breadth of
yeah.
knowledge, and perhaps ironically is also the sneakiest.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I mean, you can advocate for that, I think.
Yeah, I guess to also mention, I suppose Lyra is the one known to actually be like a fighter, right? Like she is actually
Definitely,
a
yeah.
combatant. Whereas Set, I mean, we saw earlier, Set was just in the room, and the trained assassins did not notice them. This is probably
And
not
he
an
didn't do it.
The
accidental
trained
skill.
assassins that quite possibly were there to kill them specifically.
Mhm,
Ah!
mhm.
Ooh. All right, sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would also be really funny to go to him later and be like, "Hey, actually, you're staying here." He's like, "Oh, great, more time
You know
to
what?
read."
You passed the interview. Welcome aboard.
You know what's funny is
Damn,
that
it's so
probably
close.
is almost word for word the line if you choose Set. Like, oh, that's wonderful. You know.
No, I can read more
Aw.
books.
I can't pick. I really am so biased towards Set.
Yeah, well, it sounds like that's where the group's leaning, so.
Yeah.
And look,
Half
just
of
because
us-
you have one
yeah.
person who's guaranteed to be here doesn't mean you can't recruit more people later. This is just
Oh,
now,
yeah.
right?
It's just one party of many.
We'll have a recruitment drive.
Yeah.
All right, I think if that's the proposal, if that's what you express, do you express it in a particular way, or do you want me to just give her a reply?
We go bark bark.
We go,
Just holds up
what my
pictures and then
colleague
you
is trying to
bark.
say is
Oh my
that
God.
young gentleman, Set, he seems like a very
A young
useful...
gentleman.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
gentle
gentle
bay.
bay.
Yeah, sets the
All right,
envy. of
and
the
he will
group.
also be touring our quarters tonight, so be sure to send him on his way.
Jesus.
I mean,
Marlon,
honestly,
I didn't think you went that way.
I was gonna say I didn't fully catch that all of it, but I think Eurydice would say, you know, I don't think that Set would complain about spending time in a place that they haven't spent much before, and
He likes to
Honestly.
smoke it out with old men. He'll enjoy it.
What the fuck?
Delayed
reaction.
I mean in a non-sexual way, obviously.
right,
/NS.
right. I think she would just sort of at that just sort of half shrug and say, well, I don't know what they do when they shirk their duties, but I don't imagine it's that.
It's reading.
You know,
It's always reading.
you may have to put some effort into wrangling them, but get them focused and you will have perhaps one of the most capable minds of the Concord at your disposal. Well, I thank you for this warning and for this prisoner soon to be informant.
So scary.
I know, she's so fucking scary.
We're gonna
Great!
do a
Chantrell loved
Scary.
this.
deep bow.
Scary parentheses attractive.
Yeah.
Chantrell sees this from a slight distance and is just like, she's so cool.
Merlin's
I
looking
grow
from the
up, I'm
buffet,
just
like,
like
"Whoa,
her."
she's so cool."
All
Everybody
right.
wants
Is
a
there anything
slice.
else you all want to say, or is that?
Oh, get me out of here.
All right.
Hit
We've
the
got-
showers.
One tick left in the party. With
Hey.
your warning, without formally announcing her departure, Eurydice vanishes from the party, perhaps to throw off anyone who would come after her, and members of her delegation come for the prisoner, and her airship departs safely.
Yay.
So you,
And
as far as you're
Temples.
aware, she's back up on the fragment of the floating city that has joined you for this party, and will be departing when the rest of her delegation returns. If there's anyone else you want to talk to and ask for more stuff, now's the time. If not, you get one pie wedge worth of activity for you to describe your character's partying.
Can I do a quick scan over the party and security and see if any of my children have showed up?
Oh,
Aw.
yes. Yeah, go for it. I think this is... I do want to ask for a... I do want to ask for a roll, not because I think you won't get this information, but because I want to see how long it takes to get to you, right?
Okay.
Right, like how whether or not you find this information with enough time to act on
Say
it
hi.
or not, right? So,
So, I'm gonna roll hunt. What's the position?
we'll put this in controlled standard. I don't think you got anything.
The one
That's
time
success.
it matters.
Yeah.
They're not here.
No. Miriam has come, but she, from what you're able to tell, it seems like she came up to the palace and looked inside, but was hesitant to actually enter it, but didn't go too far, right? So like looking around, maybe asking some of the boys, since I think you gave them descriptions, yeah.
Yeah, they know my kids. I show them off all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. So like, you
It's
know,
part of their
asking
duties
them,
is
they
to
might be
look
like,
at my
"Oh,
kids."
we think we just saw her like come up to the door, but then turn around and head back out, right?" And I think Merlin, looking, you would spot her through like one of the big windows of the grand hall, like out amongst the like the
slam my
tents
fist
and
on
the
the
stalls that have popped up
Miriam!
like in the palace
Miriam!
grounds.
All right. Merlin sees her, and he's got a bit more courage than he had last time, and he goes down to meet her. Goes, "I'm glad you could come."
When he arrives at her side, there's a small bit of surprise in her expression, but like it very quickly vanishes. He says, "I'm glad I was able to make it. I'll admit I was hesitant, given the state of things. Truth be told, I had feared that by this hour of the night, things may have taken an unexpected turn, but I'm happy to say that my fears were unfounded. And it's been an all-around pleasant evening. So,
Yeah, I have a small, actually, I have a big plate of sweets and fruits. I was like, "Would you like one?
Of course.
Come on, you gotta try a little bit."
I did eat earlier, but..." and she'll reach and she'll grab something from the tray. Thank you. How is the plant coming along? In a good,
It's sprouted
nicely done.
slowly. He's a little choked up at that. He goes, "Thank you. It's been hard. I've had to ask my friend Chantrell what to do. I'll look around and see if anyone from the party is like in the nearby area."
I think that's up to you / them.
He wants to meet my daughter.
Oh my god, Verne does.
Oh, this is Queen Verne. She rules you.
Or
I think she looks a little surprised to be getting such an introduction, unsure of how to conduct herself. Does like a little curtsy bow and is like, oh, the pleasure is mine.
I think Verne like crowds her and like grabs her hands and just gives her like a shake and a nod. It's like, it's so nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Have you? I wonder what stories he's chosen to share.
You know, parents only have embarrassing stories. Verne looks to the camera. She doesn't know that.
Verne looks at the camera, and then Miriam looks to a different camera because Verne very famously disappeared as a child, and thus
Yeah.
huh?
You see, this child would love to have some parents. Why don't you come back to me? I do not say that.
Jesus Christ.
I don't say that. I don't
I was
say
gonna
that.
say, that's-
Non-canon.
Nope.
That's all.
Nope.
It's really funny though.
You know, Verne's been helping me. I know you might not believe this, but I'm trying to do some good in the world. And, his face drops. Even a bad man like me could do some good.
Well, it seems like some good is sprouted. I suppose
He rarely chuckles.
you have to be persistent with these sorts of things. It can't just be a flight of fancy. Persistent care, persistent thought. When you don't know what to do, reach out to those who do. Get their advice and input and take it to heart. She speaks describing the plant, the revolution. Who knows?
She's so wise. Where did she get it from?
And wise.
Where did she get it from?
Definitely not from me.
Aww.
Your mother would be very proud of you. And I am too.
Thank you.
And I know I shouldn't be asking this, but how are your brothers doing?
You may be surprised to find that while we do keep in contact, we don't speak as much as we used to. There's not a particular incident behind it or anything, it's just
You drift apart.
I had a lot of thinking to do. And I find I think much better with my plants than I did with the two of them. Yeah. I think it's also just that together we had a tendency to cause each other to simmer, bring up things that the others weren't ready for, or perhaps didn't want brought up. The space has been good. Like I said, there was no big fight. We do still speak. So as far as I know, they're doing alright, all things considered. And if everything goes well with your activities and we don't have to worry about any large-scale violence, I don't think you have to worry about things going seriously wrong for them.
Good to hear. Well, you don't have to mess with me, but I do want you guys to stay together.
Like I said, we still consider each other family, and just as I was hesitant to come here today, I was hesitant to even tell them that I had met with you. But I suppose after this second time, and seeing that you've persisted thus this far, I think you deserve to be mentioned in my next letter to them, at least. I can't promise that they'll take that information well.
Tell them whatever you want. Don't have to message me. Just make sure. Just let them know. He's at a loss and goes, just stick together. If you found the strength to leave all that I had going on, together you guys could do anything.
I'll pass on your wisdom, and I'll pass on that I'm not sure whether or not you will find the strength to continue on this path you're pursuing, but to me, it looks like if you don't have it, you're starting to find it. And who knows? Maybe you have it already.
Thank you. I'll leave you to enjoy your evening. And he goes, he starts to go in for the hug and waits to see what she'll do.
On this meeting, I think she'll take it.
Oh,
It's not like
Describe its awkwardness.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely more on the awkward side of the scale than it is like, warm and like strong. But there's still a warmth to awkwardness, right? Like
only
It's
our
perfect.
arms are touching.
Yeah.
Like our torsos are like just barely touching, but we're not fully embraced.
It's like
Goes.
pat pat.
Yeah. Goes. It was good seeing you, Miriam.
it was good seeing you too. And I look forward to seeing you again the next time you all find a reason to celebrate.
Oh.
Yeah, not quite an invitation to come visit any time, Dad, but it's I'll see you next holiday, so hey, that's something.
On
Right.
New Verne's Day.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
All right. The 5-foot hot tub 5 feet apart. I mean, getting a new hot tub is a cause for celebration. Probably not that.
Hmm.
Anyone else have anything they want to do at the party before we wind down?
I kind of want to see how my aunt did schmoozing.
Mhm.
Did she make any new friends?
On to MILF number 3.
Did you just straight up ask her, or is this more Chalice snooping around and observing?
No, I think I would ask. I think he would ask. It's like, well, the party's winding down. Did everything go all right on your side?
I believe so. I was concerned about our neighbors in Makhota Intan. After all, they did devour some of our other neighbors around the same time our nation was having its troubles. I wanted to make sure they didn't see us as another possession to seize should things go awry. And I think she'd say, and she is including you and Verne and all of them, all of you.
Oh my
because
god.
I think we've convinced them at least that we're no easy target and we're much better as trade partners, at least for now. I'll have to make sure we don't disrupt that balance, but our trajectory is good.
Yes, I think Vern did a quite good job this evening. I barely had to step in. I think she's going to lead us all into a great place.
The DM briefly reviews the amount of stuff that you've gotten.
Yeah.
And she says, for the first half of the evening, I wasn't so certain it was going to go well. I wasn't eavesdropping on your conversations, of course,
Of
but,
course not.
you know, from my many years of negotiating, I like to think I can read faces rather well and tell when significant deals have been reached. But seems that in the second half, you did manage to gain quite a lot for us. I look forward to hearing the details of what's at our disposal from now on.
Excuse me, sorry. I don't think Chalice has much to say to that, but yeah, I think. No, I don't know. I think that's it for him.
I think then she would, as a parting comment, say, or ask him, perhaps just like, in vague terms, have you reconsidered at all our last conversation?
What about me staying put in some place delegating?
Tangential about you becoming a titled ruler of some of the lands that Verne will soon possess.
Well, she doesn't have them yet. But I assure you, if I was interested in anything of that sort, well, I'll be right by her side to ask her immediately if I were to want those things. But I think there's still plenty of time for me to decide that and to see how things go. I'm not ruling it out. I know I'm not one for the battlefield or anything like that, but I still think there's untapped potential in me to do something else.
Well, you say you didn't step in much tonight, and perhaps you did, perhaps you didn't.
But you wouldn't know because you weren't eavesdropping, of
Because I
course.
wasn't eavesdropping. Whatever potential you think there might be.
I didn't hear you talking about milds. Those are.
Whatever potential you think there might be, I'd say that it certainly showed tonight, whether that was yours or one of your companions. The most indirect compliment possible.
Yeah. He doesn't want to he notices it, but he doesn't want to really dignify it with like a thank you or anything.
Right.
Just like,
Yeah,
okay,
that's just
sure.
a thing to notice and hold on to.
Yes. In this family, we don't say I love you. We say you negotiated well tonight.
You really kept yourself. Your wits about you.
Yeah.
I could have sworn you would be lost, but you navigated that situation well.
Lots of backhanded compliments, you know. This one's just less backhanded and more indirect, but yeah. Anyone else?
I think so. Chantrell is going to double back to the Microsporidia if they're still around and just like check on them and see how things are going because she's been busy.
Yeah, I imagine at this part, the late portion of the evening, they're probably settling in, like a lot of the various soldiers that came along with them. Because sorry, I'm scrolling for the names again because it's been a little bit.
That's fair.
But while I'm scrolling, there it is. Yes, Ancha Zanoma. Zanoma, being like a more of a excursion sort of lord, and whose retinue is mostly people for exploration and fighting creatures and like that kind of stuff. Like most of her soldiers have since gone out into the city. I think she's sort of like settling by the side of the hall near one of the windows as the lights are beginning to dim for the last event of the night. a sky show that's planned when the clock ticks 0. So like everything's sort of
It's
winding
0.
down. Yeah,
He's
ticks 0. No,
10, 9.
Yeah, exactly.
8.
Big countdown.
Wait, everyone get out! There's a bomb!
But she's getting comfortable. Looks relatively. I'd say she looks satisfied with the days, both the talks, right? Like you made good deals with her, as well as with the day's events. I think Chantrell, when you approach, she would say, I read all of the reports on our way up, and I think that we may want to reconsider sending Amazon to the surface, because I don't think his quite paint the picture correctly.
No. No.
It's been
He
far
also got
Yes.
Yeah, he also got captured more recently. And that can't have been a good experience on top of everything.
He might just
We
be
got him out and
unlucky.
he's doing better supposedly, but you know how he is.
Yeah. Maybe he's just unlucky, or maybe he just believes these things and so he finds them. I don't know which it is. But this evening has been... I hesitate to use the word relaxing because I don't find diplomacy all that relaxing. But outside of that moment, I'd say it's been pleasant, which is not the experience I expected to have. I expected to be on my guard a lot more. But food, music, exploration.
Chantrell beams because, like, yes, this is what she's been trying to communicate.
This food.
And just like that elation of shared joy and being able to share the experiences that she has had through the bond, because she can't do that with anyone else very well.
Right.
It's just like, yes, there are so many good things, and I'm glad you've gotten to experience them.
I know we have our task ahead of us, and I do not regret making that deal, but I look forward to when we get respite from it and get to return to the surface. Were you able to enjoy your own party?
Lady Ambassador.
There was some unforeseen excitement, but it was dealt with, and things have gone well otherwise. And yes, I have enjoyed that everything has gone as it has. And I can't say completely unexpected. This is the first big event under Verne, so makes sense.
I expect it'll get easier, especially as your enemy's lines break and they're driven back from from her borders, and from what I understand, her territory to begin with. So,
yes. And we have made good progress towards that with all of our friends tonight.
we'll make good progress towards it tomorrow as we start to clear those tunnels of... What did you say there were? Vampires?
I think so. It's hard to tell sometimes because one of them turned into a dragon. But she like flew off somewhere. I don't think others do that. I've never met others though, so just
vampires,
you'll be in
non-vampires, whatever else. We'll clear those tunnels. That's a skill that we have refined over many a generation.
Yes. Oh, that reminds me. Crap, what's her name? The one who offered help on the aberration stuff.
Oh, that was it Colossa was the surname. I don't remember the forename. Paladin Actinia Colossa of the 4th Pillar. Yep.
All right. If you happen to run into aberration-related things and have any trouble with them, we have been offered some help specifically with those. So, if you find anything I can send out a message to get some help on that.
Ooh.
Dovnin!
Duvnin rated your
Oh.
channel with 18 viewers.
Welcome in, Raiders!
Yeah, welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
Get the welcome mat.
Oh, Scarlet Deer Inn, is that the what is it, embroidered or otherwise, like every sprite's
sounds
like embroidery or something?
Right.
Ooh.
Is that a Black Tabby game? Hold on.
I hope you had fun with your stream. Thanks for raiding in. We're in the middle of winding down a fancy party for our tabletop RPG.
Yeah!
Never mind.
So if you're interested in sticking around and kicking your feet up to some probably
Yeah.
role-playing for the rest of the evening, welcome on in.
Frog in a car.
And I hope you had a good time with Scarlet Deer Inn, whether it is the thing I'm thinking of or not.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yes, Chantrell, you were saying. Sorry, I missed that. I missed that last. Oh yeah, you were offering that, and then, which your friend says, yes, that would be appreciated. It's been a while since we've faced anything apparent below, and while I like to believe our skills haven't rusted, or rather, maybe instead of rusted, I use the word decayed. I like to believe our skills haven't decayed.
Bored.
It would be good to have such aid if we need it. I don't think any of us wishes to go back to fighting such things.
Yeah, I've not heard good things about it.
Did you have more you wanted to discuss?
No, I think Chantrell will just be happy having that exchange, and then a little bit of the non-verbal communication of just like good vibes and appreciating the above ground experience, and depending on when the fireworks show or whatever the lights show is going to start, she may stick around for a little bit of that, or she might head back. I don't know how long it's going to be.
Yeah, I imagine it will be soon, and I think she would invite you to stay if you don't have, with a corollary of if you don't have important duties to get back to.
She'd probably be like, I could stay for a little bit.
Yeah, sounds good. Anyone else before we get to the explosive finale?
I like that wording.
I think Verne wants to dance.
Verne wants to dance.
I posted that doodle last week of her and Jaime dancing, and I want that.
Yes!
Oh, very nice.
But especially now because she has something to say
Oh.
to him.
Okay. Is this something during the dance or before the dance?
Definitely during.
Okay.
You can't
So
escape.
she's gonna have to talk about her aunt to somebody.
Uh-huh.
Yeah!
Okay.
Cry.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna finally ask him out.
Damn it. That was
I
my one
mean-
chance.
Fair. There is a lot of processing that still needs to happen.
Yeah, speaking of processing, I imagine that's probably what he would default to talking about. It's just like, wow,
Mhm.
still hard to believe that you're the queen. Like, you can see the T and the is capitalized as he says it.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
His eyes are really wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm
And
dancing with the queen right now. That's weird.
yeah.
Marvel ass dialogue. Can't believe I said that.
it's very true. I think she
Queen
had also
style?
mentioned about her aunt. And she's like, I'm they're quote unquote lowborn. Not like I would have anything, not that I would know anything about that, right?
Uh-huh.
Verne's just kind of like punching a punching bag. I'm just like, God, when I become queen, you won't try to kill me, right?
He would say, I think that he would pose a rhetorical question. He would say, when we were running around the cloister, and you knocked over that little statuette that shattered, and we both got punished for it. Did I kill you then?
No, but you should have. You totally should have.
What about when we were working for Osprey, but you weren't a fancy boss yet? You were asked your opinion on how long something would take, and your estimate was way off, and the two of us ended up working overnight for 3 days in a row. Did I kill you then?
No, but in my defense, we're both really good at that.
Yeah,
So
we got
should
it
have
done.
faster.
With no sleep. And I think we were both delusional by the end of it.
Yeah. Jordy method fails you.
Of course, you didn't kill me either when I was behind getting some stuff made for you that I promised to get done. Or, when that one time where I knocked over that one cart and sent all of the minerals tumbling back down to the bottom of the mine.
My God.
So, I mean, I think, just given our past history, it'd be pretty unlikely for me to try to kill you. You'd have to do something really awful.
I won't. You know I won't, right?
I think he laughs and he says, "Look,
Good pet.
if I'm being honest, there was maybe a day where I wasn't sure about that. When I found out you had been keeping all of this from me. But that was like one day. Today? No, I know you won't."
Yay. Oh. Verne just nods real happy and just lays her head on his shoulder.
So cute.
Do you like me and will you try to assassinate me? Yes, yes, no, yes, yes, no.
Yeah, I think with Verne, with your head on his shoulder, there's you can just feel the little bit of surprise in him, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
it's not completely, he doesn't pull away from you, right? But the two of you also haven't seen each other much recently, and now all of a sudden you're talking about so many grand things. And then to
So
jump
many
from
big
that to just
histories.
this closeness, I think you rest your head, and at this point, the two of you are, you are dancing, you've been dancing, and I think
Earth
the dance just
angel,
slows just a
Earth
little bit so that he doesn't
angel.
disturb your rest, right? Even if you're
Aw.
slightly out of rhythm now, right? But
Chalice dims the lights and shoos everybody away a little bit.
I create a smoke screen around them. So they have
Chantrell,
to-
what is going on?
Ah, red alert!
They're at prom!
Not another attempt today!
Aw.
yeah. Did you have more you wanted to say or do?
I don't think so. I think upon that very sweet scene, Verne would be like, "No, holy shit! Okay, we have to kick up the music," and she'd point at the band and be like, "Come on, faster,
Go,
faster!
Johnny, go!
We're doing another one."
Go, Johnny, go!
And they'll kick up the tempo severely, and then
Play Toxic by Britney Spears now!
yeah, you know what I want to hear.
Touching moment brings up the energy. Sounds good to me.
It's
And
your uncle!
finally got the artwork Katie made imported. So
Dio! It's your uncle, Merlin! Marlon Brando! Heard you're looking to steal someone's first kiss.
Oh my
Now
god.
listen to this.
Get a load of this.
Anyone else have anything they want to do at the party? Shion, do you have anything you do to unwind? Or are you?
I don't know if Shion knows the word unwind.
No.
Does anyone try to provoke Shion into unwinding? Or is everyone letting
Somebody should
Shion be
slide
on
them a
guard
plate
because
of
you don't
food.
know if there's still threats?
We put Chantrell and me we or maybe Merlin too, probably Verne actually too, just kind of drags Shion in
To the entire party.
to dance circle.
Yay.
We all get into we do that circle dance,
So cute. Yeah.
What?
In parties, you start to form a circle, and some people get into the middle to dance.
What?
To do their fun little moves.
Anyone do the Charleston?
I'm with you.
I do the Charleston.
Yeah! Chantrell knows none of these, but she is
now have
willing
to
to
learn.
try.
I literally have to learn to Charleston for the play I'm doing.
Yes!
Oh, shit.
Also, that's a lot.
Yeah. My body.
She just stands in the circle, confused. Like she doesn't understand the purpose of this situation.
That's fair, that's fair.
Are they doing something
Do
with
cool
kata?
knife tricks.
I'm sure someone can try to get Shion to perform some sort of feat of acrobatics. Shion does flips and spins all the time, right?
Someone just
Yeah.
calls
I
out,
do.
"Do a flip!"
Merlin tries a flip.
Merlin tries a flip. Merlin,
Not you,
no!
old man.
I go up to Sheehan. I go, want to see me do a double backflip?
Shion then is like, okay, I'll do it so that you don't hurt yourself.
No,
And then
no,
Shion
no,
does a
Yeah.
double backflip.
Merlin turns around. Okay, here's mine. He turns around, and then he sticks out both middle fingers behind his back.
I
God.
think
Ah, gotcha.
I didn't
Shion's
think
double
Merlin
backflip.
had 2 middle fingers at this point, but
oh yeah,
that's
that's
true.
right.
Oh shit!
One
Had to
is
do a
made of
single.
smoke.
Sorry.
Single
gonna
bird, so
say-
lonely.
Someone doing a backflip in the middle of a dance circle with the queen would definitely draw attention from anyone else on the dance floor, I think. I think that's
Sheehan goes to do her knife tricks.
Mm.
Hey, he's got a knife.
I imagine that's probably a good moment for Shion does the backflip and the crowd with the dance floor is energized, and we see through the windows a couple of airships sail by as fireworks are going up. These airships have little arcane enchantments to leave colored streaks through the sky as they do weaves and patterns and make their little circuit around Tuam. And so we can, unless there's anything else anyone pressingly wants to do, I think this snapshot is a good one to zoom out
Mhm.
on.
Yes.
All right. And it is done. The gala is complete.
Woo!
No open... Well, there was violence, but no panic ensued. No chaos overtook the party. And you got a lot of diplomacy done. Yippee!
Yeah!
Yay, diplomacy!
All right, so now we got a lot of mechanical bits and bobs that we could do. Now I noticed we went through our break. Does anyone need a break? We could take a short 5 minutes and then come back to do mechanical stuff as cooldown. Or if no one feels like they need a break, we could push on through it.
I
you
should
want-
get some more water.
All right, yeah, you. As long as one person, you have a union entitled
Okay.
break.
Yeah.
Let's grant that. We will be back.
We're
in
getting
about...
paid?
No, it just entitles you to a break. It doesn't entitle you to pay. What?
Wow. I'm talking to my union about this.
I mean, I think
All right,
everyone
I'm
in
going
it
to
is
win a
right
lot of
here.
too.
So
Well, I
Yeah.
talked to my union, but the last union I worked for, I killed people for it. So
yeah, that's true.
we're just we're just teamsters, okay?
See you later.
Yeah, I'll put us on to break for about 5 minutes while we refill water, use the restroom. If you're listening in, do the same. Go get some water, use the restroom, etc., and come right back for the aftermath of this very successful party.
Yeah!
Call her.
Liminal Branch Library. Liminal Branch Library.
All right, and we are back for our last half hour and cooldown. Now, as always, after a sortie, there are a lot of different things to do, including your downtime actions, getting all your rewards from the sortie, which this one in particular has a lot of rewards. It probably isn't the best use of our time for me to go down and just, like, turn each one into a mechanical thing. Probably what I'll do for that is I will likely post them in our chat between sessions, and if you guys want anything tweaked, then we can tweak it, and I'll present them to you all as mechanical things for next session. So unless it would influence your downtime actions to have any particular part of this in advance, then I would say, why don't we do your downtime actions, so that way next time I can just hand you the mechanical bits and bobs, and then we can start figuring out where you want to go next.
Yay.
Does that sound reasonable?
Sure.
All right. So, team, you each get 2 downtime actions. What?
I have a question because I failed my last action, my last rest action.
Oh,
All right.
Can I still rest?
You can no longer seek solace until you finish a project to find a new solace.
So where is my tracker?
Let's make one, if there isn't one.
Aha!
Oh yes, there already is one actually. It's called
Mm.
Chalice Relearns to Relax. Let's put it over here.
Relax.
And that's displaying
Firmly
now.
grasp.
Here we go.
Firmly grasp it.
So
Merlin to Chalice to smoke up.
You've got compliments on your flags, by the way.
Oh, thank
They're very
you.
nice.
Thank you. Yeah, we got one for each of the different nations that have shown up, of which there's a lot, actually.
Hmm.
I
Mordio
appreciate
spent
it.
a lot of time making these flags and like really researching and thinking about creation and
Hell
stuff
yeah.
like that. So
Yeah,
And
we
it
just
shows.
he worked
all
very
up
hard.
about flag design principles and pieces of the flag
Mhm.
and blah blah blah. So,
Mordio,
thank you.
Mordio,
Oh, thank you.
Mordio.
Thank you.
Mardio. Squidward.
Yeah.
Squidward.
So-
Squidward.
Yeah, Chalice, to learn how to relax, you have this clock. You can it's the pursue a downtime project, downtime action to progress it. Other people can also progress it by spending time with you and helping you learn to relax
Aw,
again.
okay.
So like
Oh, I have an idea then. Can we both seek solace at the same time? Not that one. Can we both seek solace at the same time and help Chalice with that, or is it
No, it's a
purely Chalice
separate
thing?
downtime action to help Chalice with it. So you'd have to use one of your 2.
You know what? I'll sync my solace, and then I'll help our good friend Chalice.
Aww.
Also
little
would like
high-strung.
to. I also would like to seek solace.
All right. Shion would. Does anyone else want to immediately seek a solace?
That's what lowers stress,
Mhm.
right?
That lowers stress. Yep.
Verne wants
I
one.
am good for now. I have 4 stress, and I'm concerned about getting a high number.
Fair. And without Chalice yet, you cannot get Chalices plus or minus 1. So,
So do I just stay stressed until I figure this out?
yep.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, you were given 4 options and you picked this one. Not to say the other ones were good, but,
Mhm.
you know.
Okay.
So you're saying this is my fault?
No, I'm saying you had choices of which level of pain you wanted to take. You know, which flavor. You know.
Wait, hold on. Stamina reserves. Okay, I can do 5. Here we go.
Okay,
All right.
then I would like to work on my project. What do I roll to work
Oh,
on this
I am
project?
stress free.
Woohoo!
I'm no longer mentally stressed.
All right. To work on this project, Chalice, you describe to me what skill you use to work on this project, and then you make that roll.
What if I study how to relax? I study. I like get some self-help books, right? It's like, I don't know how to relax anymore. I need to relearn. What better way to learn than books?
That sounds like a good way to do it. Yeah,
Okay,
go for
I
it.
will. So, am I just? I guess what is it? Recovery? What do
No,
I do?
you roll your skill, so you'd roll study.
Yeah, but how do I roll it? Action?
You click on the skill name, like you would
Just
any
roll
other
it.
skill. You just roll it
Yeah.
the same way you roll study.
So as an action.
Yeah, it did. You click.
So
click
is
the
it
word-
risky standard?
Is it risky standard?
That's what I'm asking.
Let's call it controlled standard. Let's call it controlled standard. It would be
Where is
very
it?
funny
Oh.
if it was desperate, but I
Right.
don't think we're at that
I'm,
point.
I'm desperate to relax.
so
I'm at my fucking
stressed.
limit.
All right.
Wait,
Okay.
What did you get? All right, partial success. So on a standard, I believe you would normally get 2 ticks. So either you get 1 tick, or I come up with a particular minor
it's
complication.
6 ticks? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's so bad. And I only get 1?
On a partial
So bad.
success.
So
I
bad,
believe
guys.
So let me double check real quick, but I believe a standard is just 1 tick. Give me a second. Yeah, I believe you also had this problem with healing stress to begin with.
Yeah, but it was only 4 ticks for healing.
Yeah, it turns out the complication is worse. Yeah, let me just double check.
My mental pain is great.
Yep, standard is 2. So I think the other, you know what? Here's the other option.
What?
So either you can get 1 tick, and that's straightforward. You're having a hard time with it, or I'll give you 2 ticks, but I'm gonna give you a level 1 harm of just getting a migraine, right? Eye strain yourself.
What if I just take extra stress, reset everything, and have a meltdown breakdown?
Hey, Chalice. You want some
There are
help?
options
Bro.
all over the place.
Hey,
How do I
Merlin
use-
comes in. It's like, Chalice, how you doing?
he says, fine. And then there's like an eye twitch.
Okay.
I shove so much coin into your hand so you can go to a spa day.
I don't know how to
Listen.
spa anymore.
Oh
Okay.
You'll go to the
Yes.
spa and help them reorganize their books.
Chalice, let me give you some advice. This is going to be the role to help Chalice. So I'm going to do Remedy, Risky Standard.
Can do controlled standard.
Okay. Some things are just out of your control.
Yeah.
You can do the best you can to control them.
The best I can.
But sometimes you just gotta let things play out. Let them lie.
Lie?
Yeah, leave them be. You don't have to control everything. Make sure it's all in its proper place. Sometimes you can just exist. And that's good.
Let's see your roll.
no!
Oh my god!
Chalice says, but if
Chalice, get it twisted. You have to work constantly. Monetize everything you do. If you're not on the grind set, you're in the grindstone.
Oh my god.
Wait, Mordio, open up the thing so people can see
Oh,
what.
Right,
we
sorry, I
rolled.
switched scenes and that closed it. It was open earlier.
Yeah, so that was a failure.
Yeah.
That was a complete failure.
But if I plan everything out, then I can control the outcomes. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, I've got to
You know
double
what?
down.
You're right. Yes. Control all aspects of your life. No moment in your life should be unplanned for.
Once they're all
Okay.
controlled, everything will be easier.
Yeah.
You're
You
right.
should
You're
seal-
right.
You should seal all the lands in a layer of ice so they can't have any chaos or anything out of place.
Yeah, you're right.
All
You're right.
Mordio, what happens? Tell me what happens.
What happens?
There's
I
like
mean,
a little Merlin devil on my shoulder all of a sudden. Like,
I think in this case, I don't need to give you a major consequence. The major consequence is you have now unfortunately wasted your second downtime action. Like giving Chalice, trying to help out Chalice and just not doing it.
I'm going to the sauna. See you, Chalice.
Like you try for a while, and it just doesn't.
Well, he's doomed.
All right, can I use one of my down actions to help or try to?
You certainly can.
Cool. I'm gonna. It's controlled standard, right?
I believe so. If you have if you know how you're trying to help, theoretically that could affect it. For example, if you're like, I'm gonna help Chalice by going skydiving, I might bump that up to risky. You know, just as an example.
No, we're doing arts and crafts.
Okay.
No!
Oh
how does
my
this
god.
plot make you feel? Stressed.
Well,
This ink
was I
plot
supposed to
somehow
only
makes
have
me
one
stressed.
die?
That's a good question. Why did that happen?
What'd you roll?
A one.
Oh yeah.
how
With,
much
with
do you have in
craft,
craft?
yeah, you
No, what
only
did
have
you
one
roll
die
with?
in craft. Yep.
Okay, yeah, craft.
Probably should
one.
have something you had more in. Command him to be
forgot.
better.
I forgot.
Command, feel better.
All right, here.
You're
real
right.
quick,
I should just feel better.
something that I haven't, that I didn't remember to mention specifically for working on a downtime project. You can spend a coin to tick one additional thing. So we've had 3 people roll. If we spend 3 coin, that's a baseline of 3. Yes.
Wait, okay. I didn't get to do my second downtime action. Can I not do it twice?
You can do it twice. But you didn't decide yet if you want the harm or if you just want the single tick. That's what I was waiting for too.
I was gonna do single tick.
All right, we got single tick from Chalice. Does anyone want to spend the coin on their initial one to get extra spots, or Chalice, do you want to try making your other roll first? And then
Let me make my other roll first.
All right.
So studying didn't work. Can I sway myself?
I believe in you.
Just looking in the mirror.
Yeah, I do
Self-hypnosis.
self affirmations. Can I do that?
I think that's fun. I like it.
Okay, great.
This would also be incredibly funny if it goes poorly.
Oh
You-
no!
Your reflection leaves the mirror and says, "You're on your own."
Oh god. This is a desperate standard, right?
No, it can be risky or controlled.
You know what? If I put it at desperate, you realize
an
that
XP
means that there
point.
has to be greater consequences than just not making progress on failure, right?
What will you do to me?
It's a good question. I honestly don't know, but I could put it at
Nova wants out of
desperate.
the campaign.
Mordio sits with Chalice in a blender and
Oh, no.
a finger on the button.
Should they press it?
Yep. All right. You know what? Sure. Since you asked for it, let's do desperate standard.
Oh my god!
No.
Gamble.
Okay, cool.
My rationale here is we've had 1 partial success and 2 failures in a row. So
God.
that's
he
why it's
stares
desperate.
he stares at himself in the mirror. You used to be fine. What happened?
No.
And then it's like, you've been through worse. You can be
Yeah.
normal. You can relax.
You are.
No, you are a normal guy.
You're a normal guy. You can do a
People love
transaction.
Chalice, we love you. We love you, Chalice.
All right, let's go. Let's roll.
Roll.
It's something!
Oh ho.
It was a desperate roll, so you do get to mark an XP for that one.
Woohoo!
Damn. I was never trying to
Wonderful.
game the system on this.
All right, so you get your second tick. This is now 4 actions spent on this. If we spend 4 coin, it's done with.
How much coins do we have?
So I
spend
did
that.
actually add
what?
the coin from this sortie just now. You get
Woo!
coin equal to the highest tier faction you are attempting to influence.
Myself?
No. So from the previous
Yeah.
sortie.
Oh, yeah.
So both
we're
the
paying you to
Concord
be
and
normal?
Arheima are tier 5 factions, so you got 5 coin from that.
Ooh.
Plus, you also
Right.
now have trade again, so you get 2 coin from your 2 trade goods that you guys possess. So you do have an almost full coin meter. Using 4 would end this particular suffering. But
yeah,
you
money
still will
does
not
solve
have,
everything.
You would have to spend a 5th to then seek solace yourself after.
Spending a
I think our
fortune on
boy's with it.
Chalice to. I don't have to take all of it, or like 4. I don't have to take 4. I could take. I don't know.
You could also
How high
take
is
one and
Justin's
keep
meter
rolling
right
for
now?
each one, right? Like people could just keep rotating through the help challenge.
No.
Because, theoretically,
Hey,
if
buddy.
someone rolls a success, you get more ticks than just
Yeah,
one.
but no one's rolling good.
Well, someone
Let me
has
at
to.
them.
You know what? I know it. Verne, go ahead.
I'm gonna. I have an ability called Imposing, and I
Okay.
can extend my special armor to resist a consequence of failed negotiations, or just push myself to intimidate an uncooperative contact.
I'm uncooperative.
Can I
Come
tough
on.
love our favorite chalice?
Very much so. I think that's great.
Yes.
Do it. I assume that's a
Um,
command roll. And using
I
this,
think it is.
that means that by push yourself for free, that means you get the extra 1 die.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how you do, Vern.
Risky standard?
Uh,
Or is it?
Verne.
We'll go with controlled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Success!
Yay!
Finally, someone's.
What he needed was tough love because that's
I
all
just
he's
grab
ever
your
known.
shoulders and be like, "You are acting like a fucking idiot, and I need you to lock in."
Damn.
We didn't get this far from you being like, "Oh no, I'm so
A little
scared to make these
bitch."
choices." Oh no! Oh look at me! I'm only
Lock
the most
in.
powerful.
You're right. I don't know. It's just been so stressful, but you're right. I don't know what I was. He just like wipes away a little tear.
Aw.
I think I got it. You can stop mimicking me now.
that was really hard. We can't do what you do. You have to get better. Okay.
All right.
Talk.
That gives 2
Can I-
ticks, so now the price is 2 coin to heal Chalice fully.
I'm okay with
Okay,
sending.
yeah. You know what? Let's send him on his way. Give him the 2.
Chalice, go to a spa. Hot Springs episode 2. Next
Yeah.
time, we're all. I was gonna say booty butt naked. That's not true. Just go to the
We're
spa.
dick and ball naked.
All
My
I
God.
can see is a little yellow butt, just like.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so cute, actually. Why is that cute?
All right,
like-
Chalice, you have regained a solace ability
Thank-
to solace.
God,
Oh.
but I can't heal myself now because I ran out.
Unless you spend 1
Uh,
coin to seek solace.
We care about you, Chalice.
Yeah.
It's like
spend-
I'll go to this. I'll go to the spa, the hot spring with today. But people have to come with me.
Oh.
Let's
Everyone
go!
has to go.
And then we
Alright.
unlock new outfits for everybody.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. I guess this is the spa day. Everyone has to go. Chalice says so, or else he literally can't de-stress.
True.
So that means you all have to go, I think.
Yeah.
Guys, I was
Very
so close to
convenient.
committing. I was gonna Kermit.
All right.
Gonna commit.
I imagine you end up in Zhuzaj Najma, like in one of the glass like one of the glass structures in the evening as like the sun's setting with the dunes, and you just have like your own little like hot spring spot through like the different reflections of the glass. Probably quite nice.
Aw.
Beautiful.
Alice, you can make your seek solace roll.
Okay, let's do it. There's no way I can fail. Fails. Seek solace.
There's literally no way you can fail.
No!
What?
You have so much stress, you don't have to worry about this happening again.
Yeah,
so.
I'll be fine. Where is? Why can't I find it
Downtime
anymore?
rolls?
I lost my downtime rolls. That's
And then
right.
just click seek solace and hit roll.
I was trying to click on solace before.
Nice.
Seek solace. Yay!
And you can increase that by 1 if you'd like.
Yes.
Dallas gets in the hot springs and just
Melts.
Yeah.
Almost
Well, that
completely
took more
disappeared.
time than I thought. Sorry, guys. But the party was good, right?
Yes!
It was so good.
Yeah. We're all like
Challenge.
Eat anything at that
5
party?
feet apart from each other in the hot springs, right?
Mhm, mhm.
5 feet apart.
All right.
Chalice,
If my
you
party
need
ain't
to
gay,
know
I don't want them.
the Microspiridia have never really done anything above ground before, and they liked your party. So yes.
Hmm.
Well, it wasn't my party. It wasn't my party. I just planned most of it.
Oh, don't get humble now.
Anyway, yes, it was very good.
You did good, kid.
And we didn't die. Verne
Yeah!
didn't die. That's
We
good.
didn't die.
No
The
one
only
died.
people who died were
Except the pe-
assassins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't kill them, I think.
Eh.
Shion, did we kill anybody?
I'm trying to remember.
Everybody
no,
has a moment of thought.
I,
I think
I don't
I
think
think we
so.
captured
Yeah,
everybody.
I think everyone you guys encountered, you captured. I think.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because we wanted information from
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good work, team.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
All right. I think there's 2 downtime actions left. I believe Shion has a second one and Chantrell has a second one. Is that correct?
Yes.
All
Yes.
Did I spend mine helping
Oh wait.
Chalice?
You spend 1 helping Chalice, and then you did a seek solace. So that is in fact.
I did
2.
my own solace. Okay, yeah.
All right. Shion, what was your second one?
So I would like to start another project.
Okay. What's this project that you want to
Ooh.
start?
It's more of the same project, but like there's that whole thing with the mansion.
Yeah.
Shion wants a lead, in particular about finding this guy's coffin.
Mm.
Right. Okay.
Because it's like there is no point in confronting him before we destroy it, right?
Right. Shion's not trying to show up and do a whole Castlevania game to finish the.
You know what really
Yeah.
take care of that? Giant tungsten rod from the orbit.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. It would. But
Now we just have a hot boy.
all right, I think this makes sense as a project to work on. I think you have the information you have gives you 2 plausible locations that it's very likely, and not necessarily, but likely. So I think it would make sense to make this. Let's see. Find right. Sanctum. Alright. Rate that. I'm gonna put it at I think 6 is fair. Put that over here. And yeah, what skill are you using?
This has to be hunt.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Is this just a normal hunt roll? How does it work in this
Yeah,
situation?
it's just a normal hunt roll. I think in your case, I am going to make it a risky standard, right? With the risk being for you on failure, someone might catch wind that you're investigating, and while that probably won't impact you immediately, it may cause issues for you down the line, right?
Can I push myself with this roll?
Yes, you can.
So remember how I said I was stress-free? Not anymore.
Yippee!
Yeah.
I cleared all my stress in order to immediately start getting stressed again.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
as
know,
you do.
if
It's
it
just the way.
this will certainly narrow the.
Oh my god, never mind. Ugh.
Oh
Oh
no.
no! Well,
Oh.
Phew.
things go
What was that
badly.
about spending coin to do it again?
So here's the thing: you can spend coin to either get an additional tick, or to make another roll. Up to you which one you would want to do. That does not undo the fact that there is a failure on the search, right? Which I can make note of and figure out how, or maybe what I'll do is if you do want to make another roll, and we spend the coin, maybe I'll hold on to whatever the consequence is for this. And if you fail a second time, perhaps that will influence what consequence I give, versus if you succeed or even critically succeed the second time. How's that sound?
Do I get one tick given on a failure, or does that mean no ticks?
For this particular one, I think it would be I think in this particular case, because it's further, and just like with Chalice's one, I think we're gonna go with no on this one, on failure. So I think if you want to get some progress, it probably makes the most sense to spend the coin and roll again, but then you do have the chance of double failure, which would be double bad, versus, you know...
If I roll again, do I roll hunt again? Do I get 3 dice for that? Wait. Why are there only 3 dice there? I'm supposed to have rolled 4. I think I forgot to set the modifier.
You probably forgot to set the modifier. Well, you can roll a d6.
Oh my
think that will
fucking
make it.
god.
Roll a single d6 and let's see.
6.
Oh, it's a 6!
Never mind all that.
Never mind all that. You're good, actually.
Oh my god.
So you get 2, and now if you would like to spend a coin without spending an additional action, you can get a third one. And get halfway there in the same goal. Or same roll.
How are we on coin?
You are at...
Because we spent a lot of coin earlier getting
Chalice, okay.
Yeah.
Chalice out of his lump, so...
You're currently at 50%. You have 6 coin.
That's pretty
What
good.
a spoiled little rich kid Chalice is.
Yeah, it's true.
I think we can afford it. We made a lot of allies lately. We're going to be recovering that coin.
Yeah, because
Probably.
you now have access to trade routes again, you get 2 coin every sortie on top of that sortie's coin, as long as you can maintain your trade with Makhota Intan. So, you know, you're gonna
Yeah,
get
sure.
good income. All right,
Do it.
1 coin is taken away. We are halfway there. I think at this stage, just because it's halfway complete, I don't want to like give you, the player, any information quite yet that would infer the like, you know, the actual location, right? But I think suffice to say, you're pulling on either people who are familiar with the area, people who have done reconstruction in the various places, starting to piece together maps of first the exterior and layouts of what's the likely interior, and those maps are coming together. You're making good progress on it, and you feel like you're building a fuller picture of where he is and what he's doing, right? So you're halfway there.
Almost there.
But did I learn anything specific?
I think what you, rather than learning, like, you don't know specifically where it is yet, right? Like, that's what you get when it's done. I think in terms of specifics, you do have specifics about the layout of the manor, right? You have specifics about the, like, his retainers and employees who are the ones who are authorized to, if you remember, like the one person who was saying that she was doing, like, the relief reconstruction, that they were not allowed to go in to restore the manor. Like, you have information about the people who are in the manor, when they're going, right, and what numbers. You have the layouts of like the above ground manor, though perhaps you haven't placed every single room quite yet. You don't have the coffin information, but you have details that could help you if you go there immediately, but not like I need to go to this exact spot, right? Like that's further detail.
Okay.
I think, in
Sounds
part
good.
keeping in mind that like this is all the way down here, these investigations, right? So it's not the easiest thing to go take a stroll in and get in one roll. But yeah, all right, that's where we're at for that. Chantrell, I believe you have a downtime action. Wait, sorry,
I do.
Oh yeah. Okay, yes, you. All right, what is
I have
your...
one more, and what were the options? There we go. I'm going to keep training because I can always be better.
Yeah, sounds fair.
I'm going to train in Remedy because I feel like we need more understanding / people who can heal.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. I have 2 in Remedy.
Yes, you do, and when you're out of commission, we're out of luck.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm not going to chalice out anytime soon.
No, don't make me a verb.
Stop trying to Verne us with your chalicing.
Hey, what the fuck?
All right, and that is done.
I imagine Verne just like laughing. Haha, wait a minute.
Hey.
What a Brita move.
All right. Well, that's all the downtime actions spent, unless you guys spend more
Mhm.
coin, which you certainly can next time once we decide what we're going to do. I imagine on the table is go after Breantok, right? Like go after one of these manors.
Go after Grandpa.
But that is pretty far. I don't know if you guys will want to try to establish a stepping stone before doing such a distant mission all the way out this way. But I know that's certainly, if not next, soon on the docket, right? I'm not going to give you pitches for other things like about the changes in the state because we only got about a minute left. So we'll open next time with what other mechanical boons you got from the party, how the world state currently is, and where you might want to go. I know before people mentioned potentially going for Menos here, off in Malik to try to take this territory on your way down. So I'll have that on the docket as an opportunity, and we'll figure out the rest next time, I think, unless there's anything else you guys want to say now.
Chantrell will either late after the party or the next day just chat with Verne because they are friends and
Aw.
just like give her a chance to vent about everything.
Girl dish.
Yeah.
God dash.
Yeah.
And she would very much take you up on that offer.
Cool. We'll have snacks.
She would basically crawl into your chest and be like, and then was that the right thing to do?
Pat, hug. Yeah, it was a lot. You did so well, and also you didn't deserve that. Cool.
Yay.
Yeah, then we close out on that scene. Camera fades. And that's it for tonight.
Okay.
Woohoo!
No stinger.
Yeah, nope, no, I'm
Yay.
not putting. We don't need a cliffhanger every time. We don't need that. All right, since I know it's late for some people, we'll start closing out. Starting with right here next to me, Katie playing as Verne. Got anything that you want to talk about upcoming?
No.
No. All
I
right.
do not.
What about you, Nova, as Chalice?
Me into the holler tomorrow. I'll be there.
Woo!
And I believe you have a stream on Sunday too, right?
Been
Also Sunday.
Busy.
Busy. All right.
business.
Amasha playing as Chantrell. Got anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to be doing some co-working, and after that, more Mystria, because I have
Ooh.
so much more to farm. and I want to. But first, we're gonna get shit done.
Yeah.
All right. Next to Amasha, we have Hambone playing as Merlin. Anything that you want to play?
I actually have an anniversary coming up. It is, I believe, next Monday. Do I have anything planned for it? Technically. But if you'd like to know when I go live what's going to happen, follow me on Blue Sky at Radio Bonaire.
Yeah.
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 All right. And last but not least, Lena playing as Shion. Got anything you want to talk about over on the end there?
Not really. I did take 2 stress in real life from that last interaction / roll that happened there.
Oh,
Fair.
It happens.
no. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully
I
you
will be spending the better part of next month drip feeding everything I drew during Art Fight to my social media, so I guess look forward to that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, sounds good. Well, I hope you're able to recover from the stress of nearly a bad roll with some seeking solace in real life.
Oh god.
Let's go to the hot springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hot spring
Again.
episode.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to put us on over to closing. We will find ourselves a raid target, so don't leave quite yet if you're listening in and have time to spare.
Ooh.
Just give me a minute to seek out a target. You'll hear my voice again shortly.
Ooh. What do we got? Master.
Let's go!
Oh my god, they're yapping! Alright.